Hello, welcome to Breathwork. I am so thrilled and delighted to have you here with me. Thank you for showing up for yourself. This is for your health, and our breath from the moment we arrive to the moment we leave this world is with us. It is our constant companion, so we might as well use it for our benefit. So today we're going to work on triangle breathing. I love this breath. It is a great balancing tool for our nervous system. So throughout the day, if we're in a healthy state, we're going to be continually moving from a sympathetic to a parasympathetic nervous system state. And this is good, this is healthy, this is what we want. But so often, especially here in the Western world, we get caught in the sympathetic nervous system, and that is the fight or flight. So we're constantly making decisions, work, relationships, politics, COVID, it causes us a lot of anxiety. And then there's these micro choices that we're making all the time that we don't even consider, but they kind of keep us hyped up. And that's like what you're driving, what you're going to listen to on the radio, what products you're going to buy at the grocery store, what's for dinner. Like, they're little choices we have to make, but it keeps us in this kind of anxious state. So that is where we tend to spend a lot of time. The other side, which you hear talked about in yoga a lot, is the parasympathetic rest and digest state. And this is kind of very lethargic, very kind of lagging, and it's really great. This is a state we want to get to before we go to bed, but it's not a place you want to stay in all the time because then you have no drive, there's no motivation, and so you need the balance. But you hear that talked about a lot just because we don't spend a lot of time there as a society. But it's about balance. It's the yin and the yang. One doesn't work better than the other. And triangle breathing helps us get into balance. So if you're feeling really anxious, if you're feeling really wired, it's going to help calm you down a little bit. But on the other hand, if you're really lagging, if you just don't have any motivation to do anything, it's going to help bring you up. Going to kind of help reset you and say, okay, let's go. So that's triangle breathing. So how it works is, if you can imagine an upside down triangle. We're going to start at the bottom. We're going to inhale for 4 seconds. We're going to hold as we cross for 4 seconds. And then we're going to exhale for 4 seconds. Okay, we're going to do 10 rounds of this. And in that short amount of time, you're going to really start to notice a difference. Now, the other thing I want you to pay attention to as we go through this is really to be breathing down through your diaphragm. So diaphragmatic breathing just helps calm us down. We spend so much of our time just breathing here into our chest, this real shallow breath. And we really want to bring it down to the belly. So if you can feel your rib cage, your diaphragm sits right at the base of your rib cage. So it's right here. So that's why you hear it often referred to as belly breathing. Because when you breathe in, you're really going to make your belly big like the Buddha. And when you exhale, your navel's going to go all the way like you're trying to push it to touch your spine. So that's the goal that you're looking for. And it's going to help, again, to calm you down, really ground you, okay? Instead of where we are a lot here. So that in itself takes a little work and a little effort. So be patient with yourself. Those are the two things that we're working on. We're going to do a couple of just warm-up exercises before we get into it, and I'm going to be guiding you through the whole time. So it's a breath hold and working with our diaphragm. So let's get ready to begin. If you have a seated practice, I'm sitting cross-legged on the floor, and I sit on a block or a bolster, just a little cushion. You could use a pillow, whatever you have handy, and put it under your bum. This helps keep your hips slightly elevated above your knees, which is great for circulation. It allows you to stay here a little bit longer in the practice. If you are more comfortable, or if it's not in your practice to be cross-legged, no problem. Just if you're in whatever chair you're sitting in, head right to the edge. Sit right on the edge of it so you can firmly plant your feet hip-width distance apart on the floor. This really helps to keep you grounded throughout the practice, okay? And it also helps keep your spine a little more erect instead of just falling into the chair. And that way you can really fully access your diaphragm when you breathe. So to begin, get yourself nice and comfortable, however that works for you. You could rest your hands for now just on your thighs or your knees. Eyes can be soft or closed. And begin to really root down through your base. If you're sitting in a chair, you'll notice your feet getting planted. If you're sitting cross-legged, that's going to begin right at the base of your spine. And take a moment here, really feel that connection with the earth. And on your next inhale, you're going to feel the energy elongate up through your spine, all the way out through your head, like a light moving right to the heavens. And as you exhale, that will fall back down, staying nice and tall, but grounding down into the earth. And on your next inhale, again, you're going to go up through the spine, taking your shoulders up with you and allowing them to fall back and down, opening up your chest area. And just feel the difference there. Your chin slightly tucked so your ears are above your shoulder. Again, your eyes can be soft or closed or just staring off at one focal point, so you could have more concentration. Let the focus go to the tip of your nose. Notice the cool air coming in and the air your body just warmed falling out. And as you do this, begin to take note of where the breath is going. Are you just breathing into your chest? Or can you notice and follow it down into your diaphragm? If it's helpful, you can put a hand over your heart and a hand over your belly. Begin to notice the feel of your hand that's on your belly going out as you inhale and in as you exhale. And the hand over your heart should be remaining still. Practice a few more rounds like that. And you're welcome to keep your hands placed here if that feels right for you, or you can let them relax down to your side. And on your next exhale, let your chin fall to your chest. And as you inhale, begin to bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Let your chin go up to the heavens. And as you exhale, your left ear will go by your left shoulder and finishing again down. And continue in a circle in that way, slower and with more intention, really noticing how your body feels, not only your neck as you begin this circular motion, but notice how the movement of your neck affects your shoulders, your spine, the way you breathe. And if you hit any spots that just is super tight, go really slow or maybe even pause there for a moment and breathe through it. The next time your chin is to your chest, take a full round of breath and then let your left ear go to the left shoulder, chin up to the heavens, right ear, right shoulder. Ooh, that first round gets me every time. And your chin to your chest. The same thing, notice how going in this opposite direction, notice any shifts or changes that might be happening. not only in your neck, but notice it throughout your body as well. Again, resting or slowing through any really tight area. And next time your left ear is at your left shoulder, just rest it there for a moment. And take your opposite hand, your right hand, and just hold it down by your side, kind of just creating a nice stretch through your neck area there. Just noticing, taking a moment to breathe. If you want a little extra, you can take your left hand, bring it over and set it on top of your right ear. But please be gentle. Don't push. You don't want to push your head down. You just kind of want to apply extra pressure. If that doesn't feel right, you could let that hand just remain by your side. And if you do have your right hand over, release it, and everybody take that left hand, place it by your left ear, and help guide your head back up. And now let's do the other side, dropping your right ear to your right shoulder. Just feeling that for a moment, taking your left hand down by your side. Just enjoying that stretch. Again, if you want a little extra, you could take your right hand, place it on top of your left ear. I find that's a little too much for me. Breathe well here. See if you notice where your breath is. Is it in your chest? Is it in your diaphragm? And if your right hand's over, place it down, place it on your right ear, and help guide your head back up to center. Placing your hands firmly on your knees, we're going to inhale and push our chest forward. And then we're going to exhale and we're going to round our back, push back. And inhale, forward, shoulders pushed back, chest out. And exhale, shoulders round forward, bend back. You can go as slow or as fast as you want in this, whatever feels right. Typically, I would say to start slower so you could really feel where your body needs that extra stretching. And as you loosen, if it feels right, you can be a little more smooth. And on your next inhale, come to center. Bring your hands out to your side like you're a goal post. And we're just going to do some bilateral stretching here. So you're going to take your right hand and just stretch it all the way up and look up at it as you do the stretch. And exhale, bring it down to your side. Other side, left hand up, look at it. And bring it down back to the goalpost. Right side, inhale up, exhale down. Left side, inhale up, exhale down. This time we're going to pause at the top. Inhale up, look up, hold, recognize the stretch, and exhale down. Other side, inhale up, feel the stretch, and exhale down. One more time each side. Right side, hand up, hold, and exhale down. Left side, inhale up, hold, and exhale down. Release your hands to your side, get them comfortable. Again, if your eyes have floated open, let's bring them closed again, really centering into our breath. Now begin to notice, again, if you want to place your hands so you can notice that diaphragmatic breathing. Inhaling into the diaphragm, letting it fill up. You can move a little into your chest, that's fine, but we want to make sure we're into the diaphragm area first, and then exhaling out. Let's do 2 more like that. Inhale, belly goes out. Exhale, belly draws back. This is through the nose only. Inhale, belly goes out. And exhale. And let's begin. Triangle breath, and we begin. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Through the diaphragm. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last round. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Eyes remain closed. Your breath goes back to normal. Body is relaxed. Notice any shifting that has happened in that short time, any thoughts that came up, anything you noticed along your journey about how your breath retention got more steady along the way, if you became more in tune with your own breath. any thoughts, anything about your journey, it's all valid, and it's all part of where you're at and where you're at with your nervous system too. Do you feel like you have more energy now? Do you feel like you've been brought to a more calm state? It's all about balancing it out, and that's why I love triangle breathing. Thank you so much again for showing up for yourself and for this practice. Sit here as long as you like and enjoy the breath and how you're feeling. And know that you can use this anytime that you just need a quick adjustment. You can count for yourself in your car. It's about a second for every count. Whatever works for you. The point is to continue the practice in whatever way feels right for you that is safe and comfortable. Thank you, and we'll see you again next time.